Is anyone else getting a bit sick of this black pill, blue pill, red pill type chat online? I mean, back in the day, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, you didn't have this kind of chat. We just seem to have an identification for everything that occurs in modern life. Oh, he's red pill. Oh, he's black pill. Like all these weird judgments. I'm kind of getting a bit tired of reading some of these comments on my YouTube. Oh man, he's black pill. This guy doesn't understand black pill, and oh, this guy's too red pill. I'm like, dude, like shut up about what pill this is. This is just called being a man. It's just called self-improvement. It's just called getting better. It's just called being more masculine. Like, what is the deal with people? Why is there so many different like forms of judgment about what this all actually is? Who cares what pill it is? It's called improving your life. That's what it's called. I've been doing this shit since I was 16 anyway. There's all sorts of names for it now. I've just been reading some funny comments, and thank you for leaving comments. Of course, I love reading your comments, and I will do my best to get back to them. But I do run a full-time business, and I'm trying to make money, so I can't sit there and respond to every single comment on my YouTube. But I love the fact that you guys are leaving comments, and that's great. And there's a lot of new subs that have come in recently, so welcome. And like the main thing I'm trying to get across to you in this video is this isn't about judging yourself or putting yourself in a particular box. Your black pill, your blue pill, your red pill, your pink pill, your white pill. I don't know how many other shitty pill things we're going to come up with. Your grey pill, your purple pill, bro. Oh yeah, you're a mix of the two. Oh, you're just like blue pill and red pill, so you must be purple pill. Hi, dude. You're either not improving as a man or you're either improving as a man. Those are my two brackets. You're either one of the two. You're either doing nothing about and thinking about how to improve your life, or you're just one of those people that's like constantly trying to improve your life. Now, is there something in between? There might be. There might be a guy who's trying to improve but then gives up every time, but at least he's actually trying. So he falls in my latter category of a man that's trying to improve his life. And then you got the men, and I know, by the way, a shit ton of these men who just don't really bother trying to improve their lives. So I'm getting a bit bugged by all this stuff online. I try and live my own life and I try and be as original and as authentic as I can to myself. I am who I am. I do what I do. I'm happy with my life. I love my life. I love where I am. And I always want to keep improving. Of course, there's always room for improvement. I think one thing that really has crossed my mind as of late is a lot of people talk about Chad, Normie, Sub 5. I mean, there was a guy I watched last year, 2 years ago, called Wheat Waffles. And he's brutal, right? And he just all talks about like your face and now he's added like your height and how he gives you like a sexual market value. And I do agree with that stuff, right? Like the world is still a very fickle place. But once you can categorize yourself, and you don't necessarily need to pay Wheat Waffles to find out what category you fall into. You don't have to be that black pilled. You can take a bit of a self-assessment on yourself and be like, okay, I am a 6 or a 5 or a 7, or you're good looking enough to be an 8. Great, good for you. And you're probably best off trying to stick to a woman that's in the same bracket, because you very rarely see a man with a much more attractive woman unless he's very rich. And the three things really that capture a woman's attention is really good looks, lots of money, or status/fame. Okay, so those are the three things that you would need to obtain a cracking woman, right? Like the best looking women. They will chase one of those three things, if not all of those three things. Of course, they're looking for someone that has the money, someone that has the fame that can show them the life, and a good looking guy so that other women are jealous, like, ooh, she's with this tall 6'5" basketball player, or that video we joked about. Looking for a guy in finance, 6'5", trust fund, blue eyes. Yeah, it's true. Like that is what they're looking for, absolutely. But I stand at 6 foot. And I'm not exactly a 9 out of 10, right? I'm not like some absolute Giga Chad, mad, ripped up face looking amazing. I'm like, cool, I know where my limit is. I know how I can look. I know what I need to do to improve it. I know I look better with a tan. I know I look better when I trim my beard in this way. Am I going to get surgery in Turkey to change my face? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm personally not going to do that. If you at the lower levels and you're a 3 or a 4 and you got the money and you want to change it, I know you're going to do that anyway. I'm not going to sit here and tell anyone to not go to Turkey and do all of these cosmetic surgeries, because actually they're probably not even that expensive. You can literally change your face. Good luck having kids, because they're not going to come out the way you're looking when you completely change your face. You're not changing your DNA. But I understand the whole black pill procedure. I understand the whole black pill way of thinking. I do agree with it, but don't get too obsessed. The point of this video is don't get too obsessed with the idea of black pill and the idea of blue pill and red pill and pink pill and grey pill and whatever these other bullshit pills are. Don't become over obsessive. You're either not improving or you're either improving. Just keep improving. And yeah, sure, stay in your lane. Like I'm saying, I'm not going to go out with a 9 out of 10 model girlfriend unless I either become way more famous or I strike serious amounts of money in my business and I'm spraying that cash and I'm taking on a gold digger and I'm spending money on her. That's when I'm going to obtain a 9 out of 10. Realistically, I am not good looking enough to obtain a 9 out of 10 supermodel. I'll be honest. Like, I get that. That's fine. But I am good looking enough to date a 8 out of 10 gorgeous girl because my girlfriends in the past have been 8 out of 10s, in my opinion. They haven't been 9s, either because I'm either not good enough, not rich enough, or don't have strong enough status. But I've definitely worked on the rich part. Perhaps I don't spend enough money on a woman, but I'm not the type of guy that's going to spend a shit ton of money on a woman in order to gain attention. I'm not that kind of loser. I really don't need that. Ask me again when I'm 65, 70 and I'm looking old and raggedy. At that point, things might be different. Anyway, point of this video, you're either not improving or you're either improving. Don't get too obsessed with all the black pill, red pill, blue pill nature stuff. Just keep going, brother, and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, meet a woman that makes sense for you, that falls into your kind of attraction bracket. You're not going to date too high up. If you can date down, you probably don't want to date down, but you're not going to date that high up. So don't be too unrealistic.